Quick, talking about news involving schools, this school board member was caught on camera in front of the rest of the school board telling a high school student this.
Something we continue to do in our pre-K 5s, if that were the case, as it is currently done in our pre-K 8s. Right.
God, you're hot. You know that? Dang. Where'd you go to school at?
I go Crockett.
All right.
This took place in Tennessee. Now, the rest of the school board around him found this funny, but the parents did not. One of the parents actually went there saying this.
I'm asking a question. You don't have to answer, but let's just say if you were really offended by that, just raise your hand. If it doesn't offend you, keep your hand down. Do you see what I'm saying here, guys? How would you like your kid talked to like that? We have to worry about our kids getting caught up in schools and all this other stuff, right? But what we don't need to be worrying about is the comments of a man to a minor.
Good dad.
Would you want that kid, would you want your kid around that guy without a camera around? I wouldn't. And I'm astonished by every single person here. I'm gonna tell you straight up, if this guy still has a job here soon, I'm gonna do whatever I can to raise as much money as I can to get every single one of y'all out of here. No joke. And the rest of the city's with it. We're gonna get down here every school meeting and everything. That's unacceptable, man. And look at your face, you don't even care. This is your community that you're supposed to be serving. Look at the distraction. You put us on the map nationally, embarrassed us. And you don't even have the backbone just to walk off, dude.
He's 100% right, but here's the thing. They should be getting rid of all of them, not just that man that did that, but all of them, because it seemed like all of them condoned it, just laughing it off. And not a one of them up there raised their hands when they were asked the question, were they offended by that? This is scary. That is bad. There is ended.
Now, we spoke to Irvin today and asked him what led up to him making the comment. He says the board had been discussing the restructuring of schools and that he was impressed by the students' comments.
I had a student board member beside me and we was talking, and she got up and was asking questions and just thoroughly impressed me and the other board members. She was a top-notch student board member, and she was asking real smart questions, and I reached over and I touched her on the shoulder and I said, "You're hot. You're good. You're one of the best I've seen." I didn't mean nothing by it. She was on fire. She asked good questions, and I was bragging about her.
Now, that was his defense, but surprise, surprise, back in 2009, Keith Irwin made a lewd juvenile gesture of a sexual nature in front of students and teachers at David Crockett High School, according to records obtained by News 5. There was also claims he harassed a teacher. Now, he admits to making the lewd gesture and profanity in front of students, but denies the harassment. He said in his defense he was just trying to be 18 again. The school voted and they decided to ban him off school property except for public events. Then yet, for whatever reason, years later, in the same exact state, he becomes a school board member. But moving on,